And we are underway as the Gators win the faceoff. Comes back Michael Delaney along the boards, sends it ahead to Sloan. Gets it ahead to Un. And now Kyle Rambis for T-Town. Sends it across. That's going to get picked up by Fuentes. Sends it back across. Goes through everybody. And then picked up by Sloan. Set ahead for Un. Back to Sloan. Goes off his foot, it looked like. And now picked up by Scoob, who wrists one. A good stop from Hodges in net for the Gators, and Sloan follows the rebound and slaps it, goes right through the wickets of Hodges, and T-Town Heroes striking first. That was scored by Hunter Scoob, number 9, assisted by number 4, Ruben Fuentes, or Alphonse Belletti. There's 2 number 4s on my roster. That's weird. That's really weird. Now we'll figure that out momentarily. Probably after the period. As Dinger with it now. Wrists one towards the net. McCaw back to chase it up the boards. Sends it to the point. And then sent back down low. Goes through Pfeiffer. Dinger going to get it in the near corner. For just a moment. Scoob with it now for the T-Town. Pfeiffer sets up behind the net, looking for the wrap. Did not succeed. Ends up behind the net with Dinger. Playing it off the boards. Scoob capitalizing on that. He's making the soccer moves. Comes up with it. Sent up to number 4. Batted off his stick for just a moment. And grabbed by Austin Haddock for the Gators. And Scoob tried to send it in. McCaw preventing that from happening. He walks it in, gains his own, gets between the feet, walks it towards the net. And at that moment, Jared Voyle is going to slam his glove down and get a stop. 8:10 left in our first period. There's the Gators with it now. Scoob for T-Town. That's deflected up the boards. Cozine gloves it down, takes a slapper right into the glove for Voiles. That's a stop and a whistle. Scoob wins the face-off. Sends it back. Chris Torres gets it for T-Town. Sent up the boards. Pinched out. Cozine tried to keep it in. They said, yep, it's out. So Torres now. As Gators touch up, Torres tried to pass it. Lost the handle. Un's got it. Sends it over for Haddock. I'm sorry, Sloan, not Haddock. Sloan with it. Throws it into the corner for Haddock. Picked up. Un grabs it. Rolls one in the crease. Torres bats it out. And now Fuentes, I believe, tried to run with it. Sloan said no. Brings it in, drops it off. Campbell gives it back to Sloan. He takes a shot. Pad saved by Voiles. Comes out at the dot. Slapper by Sloan. I believe that went up and hit the ceiling. That was the end of whatever was planned in that regard. Something bit me on the neck. I'll bring the face-off all the way back down here. the Gators win the face-off. Comes back for T-Town behind the net. There's ball with it, sends it ahead for Pfeiffer. Ends the zone, walks it in. Backhand, goes wide. Tyler McCaw. Get it along the boards. Behind the net, there's Dinger waiting for it. Back to Pfeiffer with a wrister. And ooh, off the glove of Boyles. McCaw drops it down. And Hinton blows it dead. I think he's saying McCaw closed his hand over the ball. He's supposed to slap it. Can't grab it. So the face-off will come out. As the Gators battle along the boards, Fuentes picks it up. Dinger goes down. Ball. That's it off the stick. Solomon, brought it in for the T-Town. And a sharp angle, looked like, from Tiffany Hagee. Goes into the far corner, or near corner, excuse me. And then the Gators send it up. Justin Hodges sends it ahead. Tyler McCaw gets to it. Side of the circle, centering pass for Dinger. Doesn't get through. Good stick lift from Kyle Rambis. Comes over into the corner. McCaw picks it back up. Pfeiffer all alone in the slot. Walks forward. Centers for Dinger. Couldn't get the shot off. Comes back over into the boards. Top of the circle for Pfeiffer. Sends it to the point for Hodges. And his pass intercepted by Tiffany Hagee. Don't run it down. Drop it back. Pass just out of reach. McCaw takes it. Pfeiffer, or excuse me, Ball gains the zone. Tries to get it back to McCaw. Scoog read it well. Scoog puts on some jets. He's running in. And chasing down in the corner. Pressured by McCaw. Sends it up to the point. His pass intercepted by Ball. Here it comes to Own. He puts on his jets, walking it forward, and coast to coast all alone. He beats Boyles and gets the Gators on the board. All right, so that goal scored by number 6, Tristan Oon, assisted by Cody Ball, number 55. 4:11 left in the first period. As off the face-off, the Gators have it. Nice little move from Sloan. Capitalized on by the Heroes. And Hodges comes out to get the glove on it. Those of you that missed the first game between Dallas and the Gators, James Polk had a minor lower body injury that took him out of the game, replaced by Carter Hodges, filling in net now for the Gators. And doing a good job. Doing a real good job. Now, for the Gators, gains his own, walks it in. Sends it all the way across, and waiting for it was Cade Campbell, and he buries it and beats Boyles. Gators got 2. All right, so the assist on that. Cade Campbell, I believe the assist on that was from Sloan, number 86. Possibly a secondary assist by number 6. I'm not sure. They talk quiet. As behind the net, set up, Oon with a shot in the circle. It comes back to Campbell. He takes a shot. Blocker saved by Voiles. Pops up. And ends up behind the net. Along the boards. Oon gets to it. And he's splitting the D's again and then stood up. Backhand attempt. Backhand pass, excuse me. Finds Sloan's stick. And that's another for the Gators. They are looking quite good today, folks. They went back to wherever they're staying and got their rest.
6-4.
All right. Number 86, William Sloan with the goal, assisted by number 6, Tristan Aoun. I think that's how you say it. Aoun. I'm going to keep messing it up until I'm told otherwise. As McCaw and Scoob battle for it. Scoob comes up with it. He wrists one. And Hodges slammed the glove down. And the ref looked like they lost sight of it. Blew the whistle a little early. But the glove went on there anyway. With exactly 3 minutes left in period number 1. Score is 3-1. Good thing Matthew Reyes ain't watching this game. He'd have a conniption with all the threes floating around. And Pfeiffer wins the face-off. Gets it to Cozine. He lobs it ahead. Batted down by McCaw. But T-Town come up with it. And then Cozine sends it for Dinger. And then that's kept in. I believe that's by Brennan. He gets it to Skoog. Brendan Paul. Excuse me. And Skoog and Cozine. Cozine steps into it. Passes it up for Dinger. Dinger chases it down and tries to pass it back. Does not succeed as Brendan Paul was in the way there. Cozine steps up though, keeps it in the zone, gets it back to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer at the dot, gives it to Cozine at the slot. His shot goes high and out of play. And that's another stop, folks. .205 left in the first period. And Brendan Paul with it. For T-Town, throws it into his bench and hits number 4 in the face, saying, hey, hey, wake up. Off the face-off, the Gators are going to take it. Haddock with a wrister. That's deflected up and over the net, behind the net. McCaw sends it to Dinger. Along the board, sharp angle shot. That is batted up behind the net. Skoog in there to try to clear it out. Pfeiffer there to make sure it doesn't happen. As he takes it bottom of the circle, gives it to Dinger, and then passed right through him at the top of the slot. Waiting for it was Solomon O. He sends it out of the zone. Cozine gets it, though. Tyler McCaw brings it right back. Wrist one towards the net, goes wide. Cozine will grab it. And making the steps, sending it over to the point. Now here's Haddock. And he'll wrist one. And Voiles holds on to it as it goes down his shirt, folks. Sweater, jersey, whatever you want to call it. Either way, it didn't find its way into the net. But it found a way into his heart. Skoog and Aoun in the face-off. Aoun wins it. Comes back for Cody Ball. And his pass goes right through Sloan. Boyle steps up. But Aoun with it. Campbell throwing it towards the net, looking for a tip from Sloan. Did not happen. And Aoun tries to send it up. It gets caught on the side of the net. And it eventually does roll forward. And Justin Hodges gets it over for Cody Ball. He sends it up for Sloan. Sloan got a little tripped up on his own feet, but Aoun there to help him out. And walks it in, sends it over for Campbell. And his pass off the leg of Skoog. Comes back up to Aoun, who takes a shot, and that went wide. And then sent right back down. Got 20 seconds left in the period. The first period. And Campbell with a nice little hip check on the ball. Finds its way to Aoun. And kept in by Justin Hodges. Sent over. Aoun finds it. Back to Campbell. He's found some space. Oh, he tries to pass it over to Sloan. Sloan with the backhand attempt. And a lot of good stick handling there from the Gators, as that'll close out the first period. And we will move into our second in just a moment. I think we're like 12 minutes, somewhere around there. About 12 minutes ahead.
Okay. Good? I got one in my pocket. I got two in my pocket.
And our second period is underway as the Gators take it off the face-off. That was Michael Delaney. And just ahead of Aoun, couldn't get it. And J.J. McCaw got it along the boards. Or sent it down along the boards, excuse me. Fans and the T-Town fans, you guys have been awfully quiet this morning. Or at least during this game. And Skoog wins it forward all the way down, putting on the Jets. No icing, they say. Cody Ball gets to it first for the Gators. He sends it over for Justin Hodges. He sends it up for Pfeiffer, plays it off the boards. Finds Dinger. Dinger walking in, gets it back to Campbell, or excuse me, Pfeiffer. Derp. Pfeiffer takes it in the corner. Sends it back to the point. Wrist shot blocked from Justin Hodges. Wrist shot from Justin Hodges blocked. Did not find its way through. Skoog gains his own, backs it up a little bit, and just throws it down behind, towards behind the net. As Carter Hodges will get his stick on it. Leave it there waiting. I do believe that's Justin Hodges. As Tyler McCaw took a shot that went behind the net. He gets another chance with the bat down attempt. And Dinger sends it to Pfeiffer. Shot went right through him. Excuse me, the pass went right through him. And to the side of the crease, back behind the net it goes. Dinger keeping it away from Skoog. It's in the feet. We got some toppling, falling down, and that's a penalty. We'll see against who. Looks like it's going to go against Skoog. Not sure what the call is. Roughing, boarding, falling. Tumbling. Paddling.
Get to the box. How do you call me? You didn't play the ball. You went to the ball. Because when the guy was tackling you, you held it.
All right, so we have 2 interference penalties is what we got. That will go against number 9 for T-Town, Hunter Skoog, and number 5 for the Gators, Stephen Dinger. 5-on-5, it will stay. And we will do face-off at center. Off face-off, ball pops straight up in the air. Now Sloan takes it for the Gators, making moves, caught up in the feet. It pops up and out. And all the way down. Not all the way down. Down far enough for Cozine to get to it. And he sends it ahead for Campbell, who gains his own. Walks it in, passes it across for Haddock. Haddock drops it back for Aoun. Aoun just couldn't get a stick on it. And sent back up to point for Cozine. And by the point, I'm at the neutral zone. He takes a shot. Goes wide off the backboards. And T-Town sends it down. And that's on net, so no icing. Cozine gets it. 6:25 left in our second period. Gets it back. Making moves. Batted off his stick that time. And now played up the boards. It's Kyle Rembis. Now Campbell with it, walking in, top slot, takes shot off the glass. It bounces and hits the back of the net. He passes it across, it goes straight through Haddock. Haddock back to Campbell. Campbell walking, centering. Gets it over to Pfeiffer, who risks one, and that goes off the foot of Boyles and in the back of the net. That's number 5 for the Gators. That was 22 from 11 and 62. So scoring the goal was Garrett Pfeiffer, number 22, assisted by number 11, Cade Campbell, and number 62, Austin Haddock. The score is 5-1 with 4:56 left in the second period. As Gators come up with it off the face-off. Sent ahead. Goes through McCaw. And Skoog with it. He passes. Dinger there to intercept it. Scoops it in. Walks it in. Finds some space. Takes a slapper. Boyle's got a piece of that with the glove. And Chris Torres gets it out. And J.J. McCaw lifting sticks, taking balls. That sounded weird. As they go offside. As Chris Torres trying to get that ball out of the zone in any way he possibly can. And Pfeiffer now bringing it in, splitting the D, taking the shot. Boyles holds it in the cuff of his glove. It's still there. Scoop digs it out for him. T-Town gets a forward change. Solomon O coming out. And T-Town win it. Skoog takes it. Solomon O lost it in his feet. He's got it now. It's only just for a moment. Gators send it back. T-Town lobs it up. Send all the way down. That will be an icing. We'll stop the clock and bring it back over here. 3:52 left in period 2. Oops. Off the face-off, Dinger with a shot. Good stop by Voiles. We'll do that again. As T-Town comes up with it off the face-off this time. It is lobbed up in the ceiling, and we're going to do another face-off. In the same spot. Sent up to the point. Tyler McCaw with it. Excuse me, JJ McCaw. Shot does not get through. He'll chase it down. Picked up by Cade Campbell. Sent across for Sloan. Makes a move, loses the handle. Gets it back in the corner. Gives it to Aoun. Aoun gives it back to Sloan. Sloan making a move, back to Aoun. Aoun walking it behind the net. Gives it back to Sloan, who found some space. Blocker saved by Voiles. And then a wrist shot attempt by Campbell. Ends up in the far board. Sloan gets it around. Gives it to Aoun. And pops right out. Comes to the slot. And then T-Town take possession, and now here comes Skoog. Splitting the D, gets around, walking forward. Oh, and just lost the handle and knocked the netting off. And that'll be an immediate stoppage. And he couldn't get the shot off. 2:49 left in period 2. It's our third of 5 games today, if you guys weren't aware. Means we got 2 more coming up after. I'm not going to tell you what they are yet. If you've been paying attention, you already know. If you haven't, well then enjoy your punishment. We have a false draw. We'll do it again. By the way, your punishment is not knowing until you do find out. It's off the face-off. Gators get stood up. That's right. By T-Town. Dakota Goodwin. And then they bring it back now. As Campbell gets it over to Aoun, who's all alone. Wide open net. Couldn't corral it to get it in. And then another shot attempt by Sloan. Comes up, Cody Ball with it. Checking along the boards. And then it's sent all the way back down. Justin Hodges over to Sloan. Sloan walking it in. Gets behind the goal line. Finds some space. Gives it to Aoun. And his shot sent over for Ball. That goes off the side of the net. Behind the net goes through Campbell. And Hagee sends it up off the boards for T-Town. And Skoog trying to get it out. Finally does. And now here comes Solomon O, passing across just behind number 4, who I do believe is Ruben Fuentes. And Campbell with it now for the Gators. Has all the space. Picks his spot. Wrists one and beats Voiles, giving the Gators one more. And they're saying that was assisted by William Sloan. A minute 27 left in period 2.
8 out of 10 times, Kate makes that shot. Unless it's an 8 a.m. game.
As T-Town winning on the face-off. Dinger pressuring, though. Over along the boards. And ends up in the Gators bench. As T-Town says, see you later, alligator. Look, I know that wasn't funny, but I'm still going to laugh at it because I said it. And that's the only way you boost your confidence in real time. I'm just saying. Zach Kozing comes back to get it for the Gators. Sends it over to Haddock. Haddock picking it up off the boards, giving it to McCaw. And McCaw sent it all the way across, finds Dinger. Trying to put it right at the top of the slot for Pfeiffer. Don't take possession as he couldn't get a shot off. Walks it towards the dot, bottom of the circle. Take it behind the net now. And Skoog trying to clear it out, does not succeed. Pfeiffer with it. Walking it over, finds Haddock waiting. Haddock gets it over to McCaw. McCaw with the wrister. And that beats Voiles, giving the Gators one more. With 30 seconds remaining in the period. Clock still running. So 30 seconds going to run out real quick.
It's a 2 and then a 3. 23 from 22.
All right. So that was scored by Tyler McCaw, number 23, assisted by Garrett Pfeiffer, number 22. We got a 6-goal differential now, folks. As everybody falls on the face-off. They just let the ball drop and the period run out. That's the end of period 2. Got another one coming. Gators need 2 more to end this game early. T-Town, well, they need 6 more to tie this game up. That's just basic math, folks. It's not even basic math. I mean, I guess you're adding. I was gonna say, it's not basic math, folks. You're just adding numbers. Derp. Look, I ain't making excuses. It's almost 11 a.m. here. I've been up since 5:30, but I didn't fall asleep till like 2. And that was from being up at 5:30 a.m. the next morning, or the previous morning, to get my happy butt up here to do this for you fine folk. So I'm just saying, I'm going to say some stupid stuff. And you're going to hear me. And you're going to laugh, and that's okay. But you can't hold it against me. You just can't. Because that'd just be me. The third period has started, and so have we. I don't know what that means, but Skoog's taking it, and he's walking it, and he's holding it. He tries to center, and that does not succeed. And we got a tumble of all the tumbles on the rink. And now here comes Sloan for the Gators, sending it over for Campbell. Back to Sloan, gives it over to Aoun. Back to Campbell, who takes a shot. And great diving play by Voiles, preventing the great passing play from becoming a goal. Wow. All that looked great, by the way. Good play from the Gators. Great stop by Voiles. Off the face-off, it bounces up. And now Haddock fans on the shot. Gets it over to Kozine. Kozine going to take one. And all the heads go ducking. That was a Mighty Ducks reminiscent. Reminded me of, anyway. Anyway, Campbell with a shot. And that one does beat Voiles. And that is one more for the Gators with 9:10 remaining in the third period. Scoob already at the dot, ready to go. All right, so that was scored by number 11, Kate Campbell, assisted by number 10, Zach Kozine. And off the face-off, Haddock's going to get it for the Gators, gives it ahead to Sloan, back to Campbell. And his pass read well by Scoob. And Scoob sending it ahead. Here's Kyle Rembis. And he just loses it. Kozine tries to pass it up. Rembis going to get to it first. He throws one towards the net. That gets batted down. And then comes to the near corner here. It's going to get picked up by Austin Haddock. Sent far ahead. For Dinger, I believe. And on the side of the circle, he takes a shot. Voiles gets a piece of it, goes over into the far near board. Campbell. He passes off the stick of Fuentes, who I believe is Fuentes for number 4 on the T-Town. I got 2 number 4s on my roster. It's weird. I don't like it. But that's what they did to me. That's what they did to me. You got to keep it interesting, right? Pfeiffer with it now for the Gators. Rolls it behind the net. Gets back to it. Sends it over for Sloan. Back to Pfeiffer. Back to Sloan. Back to Pfeiffer, who keeps creating space for himself, rolls one out. Now Hagee tries to clear it up. Kozine in the way, and Pfeiffer there to pick it up, and he'll lob it over Voiles, and that's number 9, and that is the game, folks. Your Gators take it. All right, 22 from 10 is what they tell me. That scored by Garrett Pfeiffer, assisted by Zach Kozine. Your Gators take the second game, their second game of the day.